Welcome back to Texas Tiger Tavern, the show that demystifies the world of drinking and hopefully helps you decide to drink something new. I'm your host, Jenny, and today we'll be reviewing a vodka soda. Now I know, you're thinking vodka soda, Jenny, that's so basic. Well, a lot of you are basic, and hopefully this episode shows you that. But this is also our first head-to-head. Today we have the regular vodka soda, which is just club soda and vodka with a squeeze of lime. And then we also have what I'll say the apple-infused version. Last month, I got this vodka at Rouse's. It was called Absolute Juice. And there was a pear, apple, and strawberry flavor. And I chose apple because I feel like that's the most basic of them all. And I wanted to try it. But they're basically vodka with flavor juice, fruit juice. But let's go ahead, let's start this off quick because I've made the drinks, and today I think we're gonna just be doing a little check-in. This will be episode 5, so it's been 2 weeks. Let's start off with our first drink of episode 5. No clink, here we go. Ooh, okay, first drink, very basic. I'm using, for this one, for the basic vodka soda, I'm using a Smirnoff vodka, couple of ice cubes to fill the glass, squeeze a lime, and just chopped in another lime as a garnish. This is very basic. This is basically, this is basic of the basic. You can get a LaCroix, do a shot glass of vodka, and drop in a lime, or if you have the lime juice, squeeze it in there, boom, vodka soda. This is very lime forward. I'm glad I didn't use tonic water. I used club soda, the Shasta version of it, and club soda. And this, I don't know how y'all be drinking this, but the thing about vodka is vodka's 60% water. So you're drinking water plus a little bit of wheat, because unlike a lot of people think vodka is made with potatoes, it's actually used with any type of agricultural distillation. So Smirnoff is made with wheat, Absolute is made with wheat. A lot of people didn't know that. Obviously, vodka originated in Russia. It was popularized in 1930 by something Smirnoff. He popularized it in the US. And it's the Mecca we know today. This is gonna be the last sip of the regular. I don't even think that's lime. It doesn't taste like, honestly, it tastes like you're getting cold water with a dash of flavor, and I think that flavor is just alcohol. Because you've only done a quarter of a lime squeeze, the lime is not forward enough, so let me get the garnished lime that I didn't squeeze, and squeeze that. I'm having kind of trouble here. Hold on. Excuse me, sir. Okay, we squeezed the garnish and dropped it back in. Here we go, second sip. That's more flavorful, but still not enjoyable for me. On taste, 1 to 10, I'd give this, there is no taste. The taste is lime. I give it a 3. If you're I don't want to say basic person, but if you don't want a lot going on, but you also don't want to really have the taste of alcohol, I think this is definitely for you, because vodka is basically a clean slate. There's really no flavor to it except for that, kind of vodka shot burn that you might have. There's no flavor to this because the club soda is no flavor, the vodka is no flavor, and all you're relying on is the lime. So if you drink lemon water, specifically with lemon, this is the drink for you. Probability of me ordering it at a bar, 0. Unless there is some specialty about it, I would not order a vodka soda. But let's move on. I'll let that dilute and maybe put some pineapple in it. I do have a pineapple fruit cup that I got at Rouse's. Like I said before, this is episode 5, and it's been 2 weeks. So far, I'm getting pretty good feedback. If you haven't given me feedback, I would love to. I would love to have it. You can contact me at TX Tavern Talk on Instagram, and let me know if you like it, if you hate it, things that you would change. There's some things that I know I want to change is my tone, because I do have interviews and guest speakers. The tone of like a calm tavern, calm voice is really more me by myself style. But when I'm doing interviews, I think that even the background music needs to change. The whole vibe needs to change. Maybe even the intro needs to change, because it's going to be more lively, because I'm talking with someone and my energy is going to go up anyways. So that's one thing I'm working on. So if you in the future listen to an episode where the music is different, I've been trying to find something that matches the tone of the interview. I think would be better for sure. The word for sure. I say the word for sure a lot. Now we have the infused vodka soda. I garnished, this is 2.5 ounces of vodka, 4 ounces of club soda, a lime to garnish, a lime squeeze, and I thinly sliced some apples just to garnish with as well. And I dipped those in there. On the nose, it definitely smells like apple juice. And I've tasted the vodka by itself when I first got it, and the flavor is definitely there, but there's still that vodka shot burn at the end. So I'm eager to see how this compares. And also the idea of the basic Smirnoff to Absolute vodka is going to be a little different anyways. Let's find out. First sip. Wow. This is more cool for the summer. This is there's flavor. First of all, there's flavor from the apple, and the lime accents the apple and it helps it come out. So you're not getting full apple juice vibes, but you're also not getting that vodka burn at the end, because at this point it's kind of diluted. The apples are taking in some of those juices anyways. It also changed the color. The color is a little more light pink. I wouldn't say red, and I was going to say gray, but I think light pink is the word I'm going to use. From the apple. And the apple juice color. Apple juice color is already brown. Maybe it's brown. Brown pink? Something like that. This is a summer drink. Do I think bars could do the same thing with basic vodka and a splash of some type of fruit juice? I don't think so, because the idea that the apples are infused in the process of making the vodka, of distilling the vodka, changes the whole liquor taste to it. At this point, I can't taste the vodka. This is beach vibes. This is lunch, maybe day drink. This is day drinking vibes. Probability of me getting this at the bar, of this like specialty infused, I could see it. I would say yes. If I was outside and it's a random good day in Baton Rouge, I could get down with this. I would choose this. It's light, it's refreshing, and comes with an apple snack. That's all the marks. One thing I was supposed to say, searching Absolute Vodka and their line was basically intended for summer vibes. Absolute Juice is the perfect balance between natural flavors and well-balanced sweetness. It's great pairing with soda. I feel like anything is paired well with soda. A lot of cocktails have top with seltzers, so it kind of dilutes the whole experience. Goes well with soda water. Okay, you're saying it goes well with bubbles and water. It goes well with bubbly water. It goes well with static water. Okay, so that doesn't add any effect to me at this point. Soda water. And I hate the idea of having soda water. But if you're a LaCroix person, then it makes sense. I have LaCroix and then I have soda water, just to make sure I get the whole experience. It says specifically the apple edition is fresh in both aroma and taste with a distinct character of ripe apples. I agree. The apple is there. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Also about vodka is that it's not distilled. So a lot of distillers, whether it be whiskey, scotch, rum, they will distill vodka while they're waiting for their distilled products to be ready. And I think that's what Three Roll Estate does down the road in downtown Baton Rouge. They just came out with a vodka line and they do rums. So it makes sense that in their off time of waiting for those rums to be ready to bottle and waiting in those barrels, they distill vodka because there is no wait time. After you distill it, bottle it, dilute it with water, which is 60% water, and call it a day, which makes sense. I love that for them. It's a quick way to make money. You have the products there. I'm all about it. I obviously rate this high in taste. I give it a 7 because it's not just apple juice. If you put like one more splash of apple juice, probably a half ounce of apple juice, this thing would be out of this world. It'd dilute the alcohol flavor. It would be less water. And I love that. I think the extra apple juice would take away from the refreshingness? No, because a lot of people like sweet drinks in the first place, and apple juice has a lot of natural sweetness to it. Put a dash of that in, no simple syrup needed. It would be oh man. I don't have apple juice, so I can't even try it. I have orange juice to getting ready for the Tequila Sunrise episode. You guys don't know, I be making ingredients lists. I have a content calendar. I have an outline. I'm under the Doctor Who blanket today, and we're doing this. The podcasts with me are a lot easier because I don't go off on tangents that much. If I do, I'll just stop talking altogether so I can just cut and splice that out. But I'm filming this on Saturday, gonna post it on Sunday. I'm posting 2 times a week, Sundays and Wednesdays. Usually, Sundays are gonna be either me or a guest host type of vibe, where it's not interview questions directed at them, but just talking about the drink specifically, and interviews will be talking to that person and their experiences. If you haven't heard, I posted Philip's interview before this episode, and next episode we have my best friends from Texas, Hunter and Mikey, and that's interview where I ask them specific questions instead of just talking and focusing on the drink itself. Do you think, now this might be too much, maybe not for interviews, I'm not Nicki Minaj or anything, but should we start adding sound effects? Or do the drinks make their own sound effects? Do you think, this is me talking to me at this point, and you're just here listening? No, that's too much. We're busy. Graduation's coming up, y'all. Big things. I just bought my $72 low quality dress the other day. I have photos this week. We're moving and grooving. But back to the drinks. Both of these drinks are easy to make, specifically because this apple one is made with absolute juice. So if you get that specific bottle of vodka, you have it. And it's right next to the apples, so easy garnish. The thin slicing, though, does take a minute. It does take a few tries to master how thin you want it. Just to recap, the regular vodka soda is 2 ounces of vodka, which is equal to a shot glass, around 4 ounces of club soda or seltzer water, a squeeze of lime, and garnish with a lime wedge. Absolute version, absolute juice, is 2.5 ounces of vodka, squeeze of lime, 4 ounces of club soda, Thin slices of apple garnish, lime garnish, Instagram ready. This will probably be a shorter episode just because it's a basic drink, but it is one of the top 20 drinks that everyone should know and try. Specifically, that this is an easy one to get at the bar, at the club. Vodka soda, boom, boom, vodka soda. That's where I think vodka soda, I think the club, I think in between dances, you want a quick drink, vodka soda. Just because this episode is not long enough currently, I'm going to tell you what BuzzFeed has to say about vodka sodas. Vodka sodas are for people who think their body is some kind of temple. It's impossible to have an opinion about vodka sodas. It's like having an opinion about paper. Vodka sodas are for girls who always secretly wish people would ask them if they've ever thought about modeling. But if they're smart, they'll add a splash of pineapple. Splash of pineapple equals redemption. But regardless, our whole idea of this podcast is to try something new. And I think rather than trying this at the bar for $8, I think this is simple enough to make at home and to see if you like it or not. If vodka soda is your drink of choice, all power to you. You're a vodka person. I love that for you. Get into specialty vodkas. If you are a specialty vodka kind of person, let me know. We'll do an episode. But for now, vodka soda is low on my totem pole. But I would recommend to try, just to say, pretty basic. That's all I have for the podcast. As always, if you're in the Anchor app, you can leave a message or a question. If not, make sure to follow us. Follow us on Instagram at TX Tavern Talk, if you haven't already, where you can leave questions or comments and see a picture of the drinks that we have made this far in the podcast, with the recipes all in one place. Thank you for listening to Tavern Talk with our drink, the vodka soda and the apple vodka soda. Watch out for next time where I ban seltzers? Gasp.